Good Monday morning, everybody. It is cooler out there, and one thing is for sure, it is very breezy. This is our Monday morning show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Look over towards the satellite and radar. You can see that strong cold front has pushed offshore. This has brought in the breezy conditions. We have some lingering showers. We're going to continue seeing the cloud cover throughout the day today. Don't really see the clouds push off until tomorrow afternoon, but really a cold day is expected, and this is thanks to our sponsor of Switch Electric, showing us the satellite imagery the last 6 hours as that strong cold front has moved through, bringing some of that cooler and windy conditions. Look at the temperatures across the United States. -2 over there in Yellowstone National Park, 14 degrees in Denver, Colorado, 22 in Amarillo. You get into Dallas, Fort Worth, it's into the upper 20s to low 30s. Here locally in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana, we really kind of spread from the low 40s down further to the north, and then the rest of the region is into the upper 40s down into the low to mid 50s the further south that you go. And this is thanks to our sponsor of Do Good Credit Union. The main headlines right now is the wind gust right now. We've got anywhere from 30 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. We actually had 50 to 52 mile per hour wind gusts down towards the coast, but some pretty strong wind gusts really the last 6 hours as that strong cold front continues to push offshore. This is going to make for a chilly day today. You add in the wind chill factor with the breezy conditions that we have. Construction and outdoor forecast sponsored by Modern Concrete Materials. It's going to be really kind of partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today, but the temperatures are much different than what we've been dealing with the last couple of days, especially the last week or so. We're now into the upper 40s right now, and we should top off into the low 50s. Really going to be stuck into the upper 40s to low 50s throughout the day today. Temperatures aren't going to warm up too much. We should get to around 51, 52 degrees. A pretty chilly day is expected, and tomorrow we'll be stuck into the 50s as well too. And here we are with the upper level flow. Strong cold front continues to push offshore. High pressure going to move into our region really as we get into Tuesday. This will bring some cold temperatures Tuesday morning and also on Wednesday morning as high pressure sits into our region. But that high pressure is going to continue to move, gets into the northern Gulf once we get into Wednesday, and then by Wednesday getting into Thursday, moves just enough to the east to give our flow back out of the south. That means that the warm moisture off the Gulf will return as we get into Wednesday evening, especially by Thursday and Friday. What exactly does that mean? Well, the temperatures that are cool or cold right now, it's only going to stick around until really by the time we get into Wednesday, because warmer weather is upon us by Thursday and Friday. Those temperatures back into the 60s and middle to upper 70s by the time we get into Friday. Futurecast as of right now, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. Lots of clouds really throughout the day. Can have some light drizzle possible later on this evening. Not going to be a big concern at all today. We're expecting really just dry day. It's the strong wind gusts that we're going to deal with throughout the morning and into the early afternoon. And by the time we get to around 3, 4, 5 p.m., those winds are really going to start settling down. It's really kind of right now that we're dealing with the winds. Lots of cloud cover throughout the day today, but as you get into tomorrow morning, on Tuesday morning, we finally see the clouds push well offshore. Lots of sunshine in store for us on Tuesday, and as we get into Wednesday, chilly day coming up not only today and on Tuesday. Coldest mornings are going to be on Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, but that's the only thing that we're seeing right now. Not much going on the Futurecast, just some clouds kind of moving in and out, and eventually by Tuesday, all of that will be gone. Here's the temperatures the next 5 to 7 days. We are cool Monday and Tuesday, the temperatures into the 50s, and then we're back out of the south as we get into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, temperatures at 62 degrees on Wednesday, back to the 70s once we get into Thursday, middle to upper 70s on Friday. A little bit of a cool down when we get into this weekend, but temperatures still into the 70s. Here we are. It's Happy New Year time, right? New Year's Eve on Wednesday, and how does the forecast look? Pretty good. Yeah, it does. It's going to be topping off into the 60s on Wednesday. That is New Year's Eve. We'll be at low 62 degrees. But Wednesday Eve night into Thursday morning, when we're talking about bringing in the new year of 2026, temperatures should be into the upper 30s to low 40s. No rain in the forecast. Good time to pop fireworks late Wednesday into early Thursday morning. Definitely want to check your areas. I know that we still have some burn bans, I believe, further to our northern counties. High temperatures today mainly going to be into the upper 40s to low 50s. I don't think we're going to get to 55. We'll see, but it really seems to be the upper 40s to low to mid 50s definitely is possible. This is thanks to a sponsor of Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Cold night tonight. We'll be into the upper 20s the further north that you go, but the rest of the region will be down to the low to mid 30s. Further south you go, we'll be into the upper 30s, getting into the 40s. Again, thanks to our sponsor of Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. Here's our 7-day forecast, sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Happy New Year on Thursday. Temperatures cool the next couple of days, but but we start warming up once we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and especially by Friday, we'll be into the middle to upper 70s. We do cool off a little bit this weekend, getting back down into the low 70s, but coldest mornings this week will be on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then a slow, gradual warming trend once we get into the middle to the end of the week. Here we are for Southwest Louisiana. Coldest morning Tuesday and Wednesday, upper 20s to low to mid 30s. Thursday looks good to bring in the new year of 2026. No rain in the forecast, a big thing the next 5 to 7 days. Warmest day will be on Friday, back into the mid to upper 70s, and then not a bad weekend coming in at all for us. Good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. Don't know what we're doing right here, but it's a good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, it's on the Google and App Play Store. Please go download it. It has a lot of neat features. Y'all have a good, what is today? Monday. I'm trying to get my camera back. Y'all have a good Monday. Thanks for joining us again. The wind should die down later on this afternoon, getting into the evening. The strongest wind gusts definitely have already happened, but they're still going to be pretty strong this morning, getting into the early afternoon, and eventually we'll start dying down. Chilly weather in the next couple of days, and then we warm up Wednesday through Friday. Y'all have a good Monday, and thanks for tuning in.